Welcome back to Beyond Our Universe Tarot. Today we are going to be looking into the situation of Don Lemon. Of course, I always have to say everything is alleged for protection purposes. But as you all know, Don Lemon was arrested Thursday, January 29th, 2026. He was taken into federal custody in Los Angeles where he was reporting on the Grammy Awards at that particular time. So why was he arrested? So according to alleged news, federal authorities arrested Don Lemon in connection with the anti-ICE protest that took place on January 18th, 2026 at the city's church in St. Paul, Minnesota. So what we're going to look at is the energies that are currently surrounding Don Lemon. And we're also going to look at the outcome to see what the most probable outcome will look like for him. All right. Okay, spirits, let's take a look here. I tell you, it's never a dull moment in the news, y'all. It's just always something going on. All right, so I'm going to pick out a significator card. My style of reading is a little bit different than a lot of other tarot readers. It's not the conventional Celtic cross, although I do use that from time to time. But I just kind of go with where Spirit leads me. So we're going to pick out the significator card of the Justice card. All right, Spirit, so please show me what energies are surrounding Don Lemon at this time. We're going to do some oracle cards as well. There's been a lot of people after him, trying to silence him. And everybody has a right to have freedom of speech, whether we agree with it or not. You know, people have a right to speak out on subjects that they feel passionate about. And he's very passionate. And so I'm hoping that the outcome will be good for Don. I'm hoping that he'll be able to get out of this okay. So let's take a look here. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. All right, so I'm already looking at the cards here. The first card that we have is the Four of Cups. Okay, so his energy is showing me a lot of depression, sadness in regards to the situation that is happening around him. I'm also feeling with family and friends. Of course, that would be a normal response to someone being arrested. It's not going to be a joyful time, but I am seeing here the energy of feeling very sad, very depressed about things, downhearted about the situation. Because I feel like Don has some possible psychic abilities. What I mean by that, everybody's psychic abilities are different. I feel like he already had a feeling that something was going to transpire or something was going to happen to him. I feel like he had nightmares or dreams about something like this occurring and happening, and it actually came true. All right, so as we move into the Ten of Swords energy, this is about backstabbing and betrayal. I'm feeling like for some reason, somebody that's working with him may possibly also be involved in getting him arrested. That's hence the word betrayal here with the Ten of Swords. But the good thing about this card is, though, even though it looks bleak, even though it looks very negative, there's always an upside to this too, because it means that even though the worst has happened, you're at the worst and pretty much you can only go up from here. But I am feeling like there is somebody around his camp or his energy that may be pretending to like him or pretending to be his friend, that could be also involved in this secretly, maybe feeding information to the other side here. We have the Five of Cups energy, which is about grief, loss, despair. And he has had a big loss, a loss of freedom, a loss of trust, and feeling very, very down at this current time. Let me pull some hidden Heart's Hidden Secret cards and see what else is happening around his energy. I'm just feeling, I don't know why, I'm picking up a backstabber in his group. This could be somebody close to him that's known him for years that is secretly disagreeing with him or secretly against him. I don't know who this person is. I'm feeling that it's a male. But they're smiling and grinning in his face, but stabbing him in the back. Feeding the other side information. Okay. Working against him. Interesting. Okay, Spirit. Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement. Okay, so this person could get excitement from hurting someone. They could get excitement or thrill out of seeing him suffer or be upset. We do have clarity here. So if there is a snake in the grass, which I feel that there is, it will come to light. And clarity will also help him to see who this person is or these people or the situation. The truth is going to come out. Because Don's intentions are honest. He really wants the best for people. He really tries to get to the bottom of things, the truth of things. He's an honest person from what I'm feeling here. We have depth, awareness, importance, and value. A lot of people love Don Lemon. They love his energy. They love what he's all about. They love the fact that he's not afraid to dive deep into subjects that a lot of people are scared to get into, especially with what's happening now. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, you want to show surrounding his energy? But there's a mole there, and I feel like something's coming out. Ooh, a confession. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Y'all, I did not make this up. Somebody's going to confess something here. They're going to come clean. And I feel like it's with this person within his camp or around him, his energy. He's going to find out who this person or persons are. They're going to have to eventually confess. I feel like he's maybe got an investigator or somebody, a detective that will be able to look into his situation to see exactly what is going on. There's a mole there. I smell a rat. I smell a rat here. I was not expecting to see that or feel this in this reading, but there's somebody that's smiling in his face but stabbing him in the back. And they are going to come clean. They're going to be exposed. Okay. So I want to know, what is the outcome for Don Lemon? How will he come out of this? Will he face charges? Will he be able to come out of this and with a good attorney? Okay. Spirit, please show us, what is the outcome? Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to read as we come through here. We have Seven of Swords. We have the Moon card. Okay, so there will be more problems up ahead for Don. He's going to have to get him a really, really good attorney. We have Seven of Swords, so there is someone around his energy that's very sneaky and deceptive. They're going to do whatever they can to try to pin things against him and work against him. He has to be aware of that. That's why he really needs to get a very good attorney, somebody who can really help him, show him the ropes, that's really versed in dirty warfare here. Okay, this is the Spirit's whispering to me, dirty warfare, something that's not fair, things that are pitted up against him. There may be a smear campaign that he has to deal with. We have the Moon, which indicates more problems and issues. I'm praying for his mother. I hope his mother is able to uphold through all of this. I think his mother is really having a very difficult time here since I am seeing the Moon here. So we need to lift her up in prayer and hope that she can withstand all of this and stay strong and resilient. I think she will. but we do need to have a positive mindset for her and say prayers for her. This is going to get pretty dirty. Okay. But will he be okay overall? Okay. Okay, we have King of Wands taking action. So somebody's going to be taking action upon his behalf. This could be Don coming out swinging. I feel like he's going to be very enthusiastic and fired up about doing everything that he can to fight against these people, to make his way out, okay, with the King of Wands energy. And I do see that there could be success with this. So I do feel like Don could actually come out on top with the King of Wands energy. He's going to really have to fight his way through. Again, he's going to have to really get somebody who's very, very versed in the law, that knows what they're doing. But I feel like he can make his way out of this. Yes. He has the Three of Cups energy. He has a community and people that will be supporting him. I see a celebration. So this could possibly mean a victory for Don. So it is very possible that he could come out without having to face any charges. Like I said, there are dirty, sneaky, nasty, dirty warfare people that are going to do everything that they can to smear his name, to try to take him down, tell lies, whatever it is that they can to work against him. But I do see with the King of Wands being successful and having people backing him by the droves. Yes, and we end it here with the Nine of Wands, which is about protection. He is protected. He's divinely protected. This is very interesting because this is also a card of resilience and fighting back. I also see Don in the future creating more boundaries around himself. What I mean by that is being more aware, even though he's already very much aware, but even more so, tightening up on his security. Also being very cautious with his friendships and his inner circle and whom he trusts. I feel like Don can come out of this. Like I said, it may take a little while. It may get a little dirty here. It may get a little rough. It may get a little hard. It may look like it's not going to work out. But then all of a sudden, the sun comes out of the storm and we're seeing a brighter day. We're seeing where he's able to bounce back. All right, so let's see what doors of change are coming Don's way. I'm glad to see this. He is divinely protected, you guys. So it reminds me of that scripture where it talks about no weapon against you shall prosper. And that's what I'm feeling with him. This is great. Ooh, wow, the door of courage. Bravery, valor, confidence, resilience, heroism, and grit. And Don Lemon has all of those attributes. He has the door of courage, the lion. This is a card of strength. He's going to have to muster up strength, and he's very resilient. He's not afraid to go against adversity. Anything else, Spirit, you want to say? The door of serenity. Peace, tranquility, calmness, stillness, quietness, and harmony. So peace will eventually abound. I feel like there will be something coming up. I'm feeling like there's going to be a breakthrough for him, possibly in the spring or late summer, when things start to calm down and get a lot better for him. And we have the door of reflection. Contemplation, rumination, deliberation, and introspection, looking within. And we'll do one more. I'm just so glad to see that this outcome looks favorable. Yes. Okay. And the door, we finish with the door of sovereignty, self-determination, liberty, release, and freedom. We can't make this stuff up, you guys. Spirit is talking to us. It is showing us that he will indeed taste freedom again. He will be free. He will be set free. Like I said, there will be a period of time where things look very bad, or they look like it's not going to be positive for him. He's got to be prepared to fight. This is going to be a nasty battle, but he will be able to make his way through. He has a large community of followers and people that are praying for him, that are coming to his rescue, that want to see him succeed and see him get through. So I'm going to predict that Don Lemon around spring, late summer, will be released. He'll be okay. And it may be before the springtime that he gets out. But what I mean by that is before all of this just kind of blows over, and to where he's able to go about his everyday daily life. So I predict that Don Lemon will be okay. He'll come out on top. He'll come out successful. He's got a lot of people that care about him and want to see him succeed. And he's divinely protected. All right, everyone. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please stay warm and stay blessed. And I will see you on the next celebrity reading. Bye-bye.